Hello, everybody. I think I'm alive. I think I'm live. Yep. Starting a little early because I just wanted to make sure everything still worked. I don't think I've done one of these streams in quite a while. And sometimes things just change. They just change. Like your login doesn't apply anymore and you got to do it again. So I thought that'd be an awkward way to start. Oh, this is a pretty awkward way to start, too. I got to say, actually. So today I'm doing Russell's shorts. Here, I'll show you. I'll bring them out again and again. But these are the very shorts right here. These are them. Are they magical? They're magical, right? Like an artifact. Yeah. I'm going to bequeath these for sure. Bequeath these when I go to another place. Somebody else will need those. Hey, Carolyn's here. Good. How you doing, Carolyn? I'm doing fine. Carolyn's here. That's great. Oh, there's my little thing says 5 viewers now. It's usually a little slow. There might even be 6 already. It might even be 6. I'm gonna kill a little more time before I get started though, because I want to make sure people are here for the whole. Carolyn's awesome. That's great. Good thing. That's great. Yeah. So it's Russell Shorts was our second album. Second Arrogant Worms album. The first Arrogant Worms album was called Arrogant Worms. Yeah, not very original. Not original at all. Yeah, well, I mean, it was original for us, I guess. So we did this one. Jeez, I go. BJ's here too. FNAF, T-Bear. Okay, all the usual suspects. That's great. Oh yeah, this is on multi-stream too. I should open the other. So it's been a while. My reflexes are just... Okay, I go to the multi because there might be people over on Facebook too. I don't even know. No, it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like anyone's bothered on Facebook. Okay, well, yep. It's good to see everyone. Yeah, I haven't done these in a while. There was summer and nothing happened. And now I'm just not sure. Like, I don't know how much stuff is going on. Things are still pretty COVID-y though, but people seem to be going out more. Twitch made me give a code before I could chat. What's that, Mentor? What? That's weird. Okay. Oh, and there's stuff going across my screen too. Okay. Yeah, I've even forgotten what I've set up. It's like I said, it's been a long time. What time is it now? Should I get into this actual? Oh no, it's only just 8. I'm gonna give a couple more minutes. If you have a question or something, feel free to ask it. Held a message for reason. Ooh. Sex-based term. Oh, okay. The Twitch feed. Sorry, I always say Twitch feed it doesn't like FNAF because he's using sexual language. Naughty. What he did is he requested a night on Dildo. Ha! That's funny. Way to go, bot. Way to go. Yeah, you let him know. That's not cool. Requesting our songs. And of course, it will be done because the night on Dildo is on this album. So this album, after the massive success of our first album, that's a lie, by the way. We were just schlepping them off. We're doing a lot of busking and stuff. I think we might have even by the time Russell Shorts was going on, we were, getting out. We're still playing mainly like campus bars and stuff, but we were doing the occasional theater. And we recorded a couple of these songs live. It was our first album that had a couple live songs. I think Night on Dildo was live, and Having Fun For You was live as well. Was that it? I think that might have been it. Recorded a couple of them live in Kingston. Yeah, I'm still in Kingston. Yep. Okay, we seem to have, I think, yeah. I'm in Seinfeld's apartment. That is true. Absolutely correct. So the first tune on this is great because I don't look at the albums. Like no one looks at albums anymore anyway. So I was surprised by the order of songs. We obviously thought Tokyo Hype Train incoming. Wow, there's a hype train on. That's awesome. We obviously thought Tokyo Love Song was going to be the big hit because we put it number 1. We put it on number 1. The first song on the album, and it was never a hit. I've always liked the song, by the way. I've always liked Tokyo Love Song, but not a hit at all. First song on the album. We must have thought that was going to be awesome. Never heard of it. Yeah, see, not a hit. But we thought it was going to be like, this is the one. It goes first. It's the one. I've played Tokyo Log Song a bunch of times on the streams. And yeah, I don't know what the hype train is. I have no idea what's going on right now. It's exciting. I'm excited by it. Very excited. Oh, Mike the Worm on the left is here. Everybody, he's joined us. Yeah, there's Mike, everyone. Mike's probably just going to insult my guitar playing. That's fine. I insult his all the time. I was wondering when I played this on the streams before, I could never remember if I actually had anything to do with writing this song. I finally went and looked it up on SoCan, which is like the songwriter's place, and you have to put the percentages of who wrote what. And so the official score for this song is Trevor 39%, John 39%, and Mike 22%. So I guess I had something to do with this song. I thought I knew John did a lot of the writing on this. I just honestly couldn't remember. But Mike obviously did a lot too. Way to go, Mike. Yeah, we did great. Okay. That's how it goes. Okay. It's been a while. Been so long. So long. Mike doesn't remember. 22%, Mike. That's what you wrote. And I'm not going to do the accent. I always do the accent. I've always been terrible at it. I'm just going to maybe do a little bit of it. I had a love that was so bright. I used to dream of her each night. That was a terrible start. I had a love that was so bright. I used to dream of her each night and then rush to her side every morning. I had her all to myself. I never noticed anyone else. We didn't even hear the radio warning. Our love was no joke, you know, it was the talk of downtown Tokyo. We'll be happy forever, I promised her. But just as I proposed, her feet were made to touch her nose as she was crushed by a Japanese monster. Godzilla! Our love was so true. Now she's 3'2", and she used to be 5'11". Our death was unintentional. Now she's two-dimensional. Her angel is truly in heaven. She's the one I kissed and hugged till she was crushed like a bug. I guess it's hard to see a monster above you. She said she'd save her heart for me, but now it's there for all to see. And her last words to me were, Our love was so true, but now she's 3'2", and she used to be 5'11". Her death was unintentional, now she's two-dimensional. My angel is truly in heaven. She was young, so young, and sweet, so sweet. Now she's part of the street, and I want so much to have you back. Come back, so I'll get a putty knife so I can scrape her from the cracks. Oh, we might actually need a wire brush. Our love was so true, but now she's 3'2", and she used to be 5'11". Her death was unintentional, now she's two-dimensional. My angel is truly in heaven. My angel is truly in heaven. Well, that was kind of how that song goes, sort of, maybe. I think I almost got the chorus right near the end. And I did remember the last chord, so that was good of me. Yeah. I thought I was going to have some time to practice, but I got really busy. Oh, what is going on with his hair? What is that? That happens every now and then, doesn't it? Okay, here we go. Is that improve? That's not even improve. Okay, I'll just ignore that. Thank you. See if I any comments I should address during this. It's the 2 okay. YouTube is a minute behind, someone says. Weird. Huh. Well, maybe it's on one of those alternate timelines that they talk about in the Marvel movies. But just like one that's just a little behind. Yeah. Okay. That was the first song. What was after that one? Okay, so that's the one we obviously thought was going to be the hit. Wasn't the hit. And then we had number 2, which obviously we thought was going to be the follow-up single. And I think we were a little more accurate on this one. A little more accurate. It's Carrot Juice is Murder. Do I want to go somewhere? I'm going to go somewhere else. And let's leave here. Oh, there's The Darkness. The Darkness. Yeah, and then I'm going to go to a different living room. Different sitcom. There we go. This one's called Carrot Juice is Murder. I can't. I think this was a John, me, and Mike song as well. I think. So sing along in the comments, because I can't do the backups because I'm singing the lead now. On the album, John Whittick sang lead on the original version, and then Chris sang lead on the subsequent version in Live Bait. I'm trying to get as many factoids as I can out here. I want this to be educational. Dimension of the exact percentage of songwriting credit. Okay, well, maybe I'll have that be another live stream. Just be me going through the SoCan records, the songwriting records, and seeing who wrote. Because I think I'd be surprised, because I really don't remember how that goes anymore. Listen up, brothers and sisters, come hear my desperate tale. I speak of our friends of nature, trapped in the dirt like a jail. Vegetables live in oppression, served on our tables each night. This killing of veggies is madness. I tell you, we take up the fight. Salads are only for murderers. Coleslaw's a fascist regime. Don't think that they don't have feelings just 'cause a radish can't scream. Oh, I've heard the screams of the vegetables, watching their skins being peeled, grated and steamed with no mercy. How do you think that feels? Carrot juice constitutes murder. Greenhouses, prisons for slaves. It's time to stop all this gardening. Let's call a spade a spade. I saw a man eating celery, so I beat him black and blue. If he ever touches a sprout again, I'll bite him clean in two. Oh, I'm a political prisoner, trapped in a windowless cage, 'cause I stopped the slaughter of turnips by killing 5 men in a rage. I told the judge when he sentenced me, this is my finest hour. I'd kill those farmers again just to save one more cauliflower. Wherever the scream of the vegetables, watching their skins being peeled, grated and steamed with no mercy. How do you think that feels? Carrot juice constitutes murder. Greenhouses, prisons for slaves. It's time to stop all of this gardening. Let's call a spade a spade. Hollow as people do eat at a stoop, making young broccolis bleed in the soup. Untie your beans, uncage your tomatoes. They potted plants free. Don't mash that potato. Whoa, the screams of the vegetables, watching their skins being peeled, grated and steamed with no mercy. How do you think that feels? Carrot juice constitutes murder. Greenhouses, prisons for slaves. It's time to stop all this gardening. Let's call a spade. A spade is 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 a spade. Thank you very much. Thank you. Don't know if you can you hear that cricket, or is that just in my head? Can people hear that? I'm hearing crickets. I'm actually hearing crickets. It's very disconcerting. I thought, at least online, with no one able to actually give me any audio feedback, I wouldn't hear crickets, and I'm hearing crickets. Huh. What's your problem, buddy? Don't you have something else to do? Jesus. Okay. Well, crickets have spoken. Any big comments I need to see? Someone played the song at the niece's graduation party. Her orchestra teacher showed up right as the song started. It was over. He just laughed and said it was an awesome song, but not one for orchestra. What? Boo! Totally orchestral. Totally orchestral. Okay, well, so thanks everyone for coming. That was track 2 off of Russell's shorts. The shorts are right beside me. They're helping me out here. There they go. There they go. Oh, look, they're kind of see-through. I have a blue screen behind me, and they're blue, right? Ooh, that's quite the effect. Ghost shorts. Look at that. Look at that. Whoa! Whoa. Peekaboo! That was fun. I enjoyed that. So if you want to, you can give me money at paypal.me/TrevorTheWorm, or you can email me money, trevstrong@gmail, and I think you can tip, but I forgot how that works. Is it just, I forgot how that works. I forgot how that works in Twitch. In Twitch, you can tip. Yeah, anyway. The big news is I've got 2 comedy courses coming up. One of them starts next Tuesday. The comedy courses are super awesome. There are people in the chat, and they can tell you how awesome these courses are. And I still got room for some more people. So if you want to spend more time with me, more interactive in this, you can be like that cricket, like just right up in my face. Next comedy course starts on Tuesday. It's limited to a dozen people, and super interactive, super fun. And there you go. See, people are saying awesome. People, yeah, those are and I didn't even pay for all of those comments. Not all of them. Didn't pay for all of those comments. A couple of them are free. See, they love it. So yeah, there's still some spaces left starting Tuesday. So send me an email or if you go to my website, it'll have information on the courses. That's Trevor, where is it? TrevorStrong.org, right there. Okay, enough advertising. Let's get back to the hits. Track 3 on Russell's short. Track 3 is Rippy the Gator. Rippy the Gator. So this was a fun one to record, and if you ever seen us do this one live, you'll know that the song has grown in the telling. Live, this is about a 10-minute, 12-minute piece now. But I'm just going to do the album version. I'm just going to keep it. We wrote this, I think about 4 or 5 of us had a hand in this one. I think everyone had a piece of the action there in Rippy. I think we all did. And it was inspired by one of our first shows outside of Canada. We went down to Florida, and we saw like all these signs for gators. And we were a little punchy because we drove straight from Kingston down to Orlando. So we were punchy, and this was an idea that came from that. Mike remembers. If Mike's still here, he'll tell you. He'll fill you in the chat. He'll tell you exactly how it went down. Billy, you know what to do. I'm not going to tell you. You know when to chomp. Billy and his family went on a holiday. They were going down to Florida to laugh and dance and play. Bill went in for a swim, he didn't see the harm. But when he came back out again, he was short in arm. 'Cause Rippy the Gator went chomp, chomp, chomp. Come on, do it! Rippy the Gator went chomp, chomp, chomp. Passing the time by ending children's lives down in the bottom of the swamp, swamp, swamp. Billy and his father went out to play some catch, but Billy missed the pass 'cause his arm was unattached. The ball flew past his shoulder and it rolled into the swamp. When he went wading after it, his leg became a stump. Rippy the gator went chomp, chomp, chomp. Great! Rippy the gator went chomp, chomp, chomp. Passing the time by ending children's lives down in the bottom of the swamp, swamp, swamp. Billy and his father joined a three-legged race. They were tearing up the field, no one could keep the pace. But Billy slipped and did a flip and landed in the muck. He was running out of limbs and also out of luck, 'cause Rippy the gator went chomp, chomp, chomp. Rippy the gator went chomp, chomp, chomp. Passing the time by ending children's lives down in the bottom of the swamp, swamp, swamp. Billy was all dirty, he really had a wash. He couldn't use a towel 'cause his limbs would be gnawed off. He went into the water to get all clean and bright, but when his bath was finished, he was only half his height. 'Cause Rippy the gator went chomp, chomp, chomp. Blood! Rippy the gator went chomp, chomp, chomp. Passing the time by ending children's lives down in the bottom of the swamp, swamp, swamp. Okay, everybody out there, you're being wonderful alligators. I can see you doing a great job, and I can see you. I can. But you are missing a little something, and that's bloodshed, and that's flesh. So if you have someone near you that you think you can take, just take a bite out of them. If not, you might just have to run down the hall and find somewhere out onto the street. Yeah, but it's worth doing. Everyone, if something worth doing is worth doing really well. Billy's father put him up upon a hill. He wanted to but Bill where he would not get killed, but he left him on a slope and into the swamp he rolled. They dragged out his head, but there was nothing left below, 'cause Rippy the gator went chomp, chomp, chomp. Rippy the gator went chomp, chomp, chomp. Passing the time by ending children's lives down in the bottom of the swamp, swamp, swamp. Passing the time by ending children's lives down in the bottom of the swamp, swamp, swamp. There you go, Rippy the Gator. The third track off of Russell's Shorts as we go deep into the album. Yeah, we need one of those guys with a voiceover voice to do this for me, to make it sound like more impressive than it mattered. You know, one of those guys. Yeah. So thanks, lots of chomping. I'm just going back through the stream comments here. Good, very good. Okay. I'm just going to see if anyone's on the multi-stream. Oh, there's a couple of people. Yeah, there's somebody on... Trent is out there on YouTube. Hi, Trent. Good. There's somebody out there. Is there anyone on Facebook? Oh, Steve Wood. He was in the Arrogant Worms. That guy. He didn't make it to this album, though. He was exhausted from the first album. The grueling sessions of the eponymous debut album just wore him out. Good to see you, Steve. Good to see you. Okay. Wow, there's fabulous celebrities popping in on this stream, everyone. But if you want to go see Steve, he's over on Facebook. He doesn't come on to Twitch. He doesn't do that foolishness. He doesn't do that. No. Track 4. We're up to track 4. This is Killer Robots from Venus, everybody. Killer Robots from Venus. Another song I was sure was going to just light it up in the music comedy world. But it didn't. It didn't at all. I wrote this one, me and John wrote this one out on a front porch in a house in Kingston. And man, we thought this was just the funniest thing. We were killing ourselves with how just funny we were. And then we started singing the song and it got middling reaction. Not bad, but middling. I would say middling. Tepid. No, it was over tepid. It was definitely between tepid and middling, this reaction. I still like this song. I still think it's funny. Screw the public. What do they know? So sing along at home if you want. This is it's a song with a message too. It's good to have a song with a message. Yeah, so a couple people are agreeing with me. Kyle's wondering when the next Zoom concert. Oh, so the other thing I guess I can push is I do Zoom concerts where we're all on Zoom together and we kind of chat and hang out instead of this me just reading text thing. And the next one of those is in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from tomorrow. It's on my website in the calendar if you want to see that. And the ticket link is there. So thanks. Good question, because I like any question that makes me advertise and it doesn't make me look as bad, for pushing stuff. About 6 months ago, this guy came by with a petition. Said we want to stop these folks from moving in next door. I refused to sign and told them everyone was welcome, 'cause that's what neighborhoods are for. So they moved in and I'll admit they look peculiar, but they invited me to a friendly barbecue. I'm glad I got to know them. Let me tell you something, they may be metallic, but they're just like me and you. No, there's nothing wrong with killer robots from Venus. They gave me zucchini from the garden yesterday. Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with killer robots from Venus. You may disagree, but I think they're A-okay. My buddy Charlie never got off the robots' backs. Then one day him and his whole house disappeared. I talked about it to my neighbors, the killer robots from Venus. They couldn't help me but agree that it was weird. No, there's nothing wrong with killer robots from Venus. They always mow their lawn and they join the PTA. Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with killer robots from Venus. You may disagree, but I think they're A-okay. They had us over for an outdoor New Year's party. Though it was 10 below, there was food and drink aplenty. They got excited as we counted down with them, and when we kissed them, our lips stuck to their heads. I was watching the news last night, and I saw something funny. Killer robots from somewhere decimated Montreal. I wondered, could it be my neighbors, the killer robots from Venus? Could it be them after all? No, they're so nice. No, there's nothing wrong with killer robots from Venus. They applauded for my kid at the Christmas play. No, there's nothing wrong with killer robots from Venus. You may disagree, but I think they're A-okay. You may disagree, but I think they're A-okay. You may disagree, but I think they're A-okay. Killer robots from Venus. That cricket's not letting up, man. This is the worst heckler I have had in years. And the thing is, I can't even find him because he's just a little cricket. And he's probably under a rock or something. Cowardly. 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 Oh, good. Someone said, Tara on the Facebook said he was the best shepherd. I'm glad you did that because I think that is the funniest line in the whole song. The whole song. Yeah, I couldn't do it at the same time. Killer Robots from Venus. I just remembered, people, I co-wrote this with John, but then we played it, and then Mike wrote the bridge. He wrote the bridge. They had us over for an outdoor New Year's. That was Mike. Mike wrote that part. We said it needed a bridge. And Mike said, I've got a bridge. And he put it right in there. Yep. Okay, I think I should change where I'm sitting now. Everyone knows what this one is, right? What set this was? You put it in the comments. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you. You got to figure it out yourself. Having fun is bad for you. What? Next song is Having Fun is Bad for You. Yeah. Oh, fiery. Let's do this. Next one's Having Fun is Bad for You. It is track 2, 3. Track 5 off of Russell's Shorts. Was a real departure for the arrogant worms. No, I can't do it. I got to hire someone to do that. I don't have the chops. I don't have the vocal chops to do that kind of voiceover stuff. Having Fun is Bad for You. Here we go. Wrote this one. I remember sitting in the living room with Rob Caddo. I was in that place not too far from here. If you ever watched any of my Trevor Talks It Through, Rob was my roommate, and he ended up in New Zealand, and then he ended up being a variety of like bit parts in the Lord of the Rings trilogy movies. He was a dead elf and a dead human and a dead orc. He was also a fleeing human as well. Slight different take on it. Anyway. Okay, I'm just gonna remember this. I got busy this week. I got really busy. All of a sudden I had to like do a whole bunch of work I wasn't expecting. And so I haven't really had a lot. You can't tell that I didn't practice properly, did you? No, you can't tell. Okay. Oh yeah, and someone mentioned he loves his budgie. Yeah, my roommate, Rob Caddo, his mom liked birds, and that's how we did Mrs. Caddo Loves Her Budgie, which I think is that on the next album? I think it's on the next one. Not doing it tonight. I used to go to all the parties and make love to all the beautiful ladies. And I'd eat cheeseburgers with bacon and extra grease if I was hungry, and drink Windex coladas until my skin turned blue. I think I need more reverb on this one. But now the times they are changing. My lifestyle, it is rearranging. For debauchery may be fun and entertaining, but it is also very bad for you. Do you know how many diseases you can get making love to someone who has not had all their tests? So nowadays I am celibate, and I wear a condom in case I have dirty thoughts. I never drive my car past the speed limit, and I always wear my seatbelt when I am in it. I traded my Lamborghini for a Honda Civic because it is more fuel efficient and practical. Oh. Being boring is the way to go. Hoo. Having fun is bad for you. I can no longer smoke my cigarettes because I found that they are a major cause of death. Guitar and nicotine have not killed me yet, but if I got pregnant, it could hurt my baby. I used to love my swarthy complexion. I tanned myself to perfection, but the sun can give you a cancerous infection. So now I'm white and pasty, and I never leave the house. I used to eat like there was no tomorrow, but then I found cholesterol is full of sorrow. The last thing I want to do is to have to borrow somebody else's heart because mine is full of fatty deposits. Ho, being boring is the way to go. Ho, having fun is bad for you. Having fun is bad for you. There it is. Having fun is bad for you. I haven't played that one in years with the band. I think I've done it once, maybe twice on the streams over the last year and a bit. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Come Someone's saying, is it me or is the cricket louder when Trevor is playing? I think it is. I think the damn cricket just ups it, right? It's like that guy in the bar who's talking to his buddy, even though his buddy's not talking back. And you start playing and you think it's going to shut him up and he just gets louder. God, that's annoying. Oh, well. Oh, well. Oh, well. Oh, well. Oh, well. You know, this is what you do in showbiz. Showbiz. Getting heckled at a show that no one can make noise at. Crazy. Okay. The cricket thinks he can sing better. Well, he's certainly more. Well, I was going to say he's more screechy than me, but I can actually get pretty screechy. I can get pretty darn screechy. We are at the halfway point of the album. Yes, we're at the pivot point of the album, the balancing point, where there's as many songs on either side, the tipping point. And this song is the fishing song. The fishing song. I know what I want to use for bait right now. That stupid cricket. That's what I want to use. Yeah, I should get out of the fire. I didn't start the fire. There we go. I'll just go out here. Okay. So here's the fishing song. Have I done this one on a stream? Maybe once? I don't even know if I've done it once. Have I done it once? I think maybe. Hey, I had the chart. I've obviously done the chart, so I must have played it once. The fishing song. So I think everyone had a hand in this one. I think John and I wrote most of it, and then Steve Wood, who was on the stream, he might still be there. We brought it to him, and he corrected all of our fishing terminology because he actually fished, and both John and me had no idea what the hell we were talking about. Not a clue. It never stops us, though. That's the thing. Don't let it stop you. Don't let a lack of information or knowledge stop you from writing a song. I mean, we wrote The Last Saskatchewan Pirate. We'd never been to Saskatchewan, right? That turned out fine for us. I think I just encouraged bad habits and bad behaviors when you get away with it once like that and you just go, let's write a fishing song. You ever go fishing? No, I don't go fishing. Who cares? Let's just write the damn song. Okay. This one's going to be a bit of an adventure, I think. A bit of an adventure. Let's see what happens. Mentor says, but you were pirates. Yeah, of course we're pirates. Undercover pirates. Right? Undercover pirates. You're not all it's just like police. You don't notice. Not all the police dress up in police costume. Same with pirates. There's undercover ones. And I shouldn't have told you. I'm not an undercover pirate. Arr. Okay, here we go. I see this one. Early in the morning. There it is. Okay. It's early in the morning, way before dawn. I down a cup of coffee, put my lucky hat on. Get down to the water before all the crowds. Gonna have more fun than the law allows. With my hot rod, I go out to cruise. When I'm on the prowl, I never lose. I fire up my Merc and put the throttle down. I've got the fastest fishing boat in town. I open up my tackle box, it's so big. Crankbait, stick baits, spear and jigs. Got my bobbers on and my 10-pound test. Gonna catch me a lunker, gonna be my best. Gonna go fishing, gonna have some fun. Gonna go fishing cause it's number one. Gonna go fishing, gonna sit on my butt. Gonna catch a fish and scrape out its guts. Fishing. I fish on the lake by the sunken tree stump, between the sewage output and the chemical dump. Don't swim in the lake, says a sign on the tree. It's a good thing that fish can't read. Got my $10 lure, the one that floats. I make a big cast from my 20 grand boat with my $1,000 rod. Maybe it's more. Gonna catch me a fish that's $5 at the store. Gonna go fishing, gonna have some fun. Gonna go fishing cause it's number one. Gonna go fishing, gonna sit on my butt. Gonna catch a fish and scrape out its guts. Fishing. I feel something tugging on the end of my line. Tug, 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 tug that line. Gonna catch a fish, gonna be so fine. Fish, 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 fish so fine. Feels so good to touch fish slime. Slime, 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 fishy slime. There's nothing else to do with my free time. Time, 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 waste of time. Fishing. Let's catch a fish, 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 fish. Eat a fish, 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 fish. Swallow a fish, 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 fish. Digest a fish, 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 fish. Out comes the fish, 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 fish. It was a fish, 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 fish. Gonna go fishing, gonna have some fun. Gonna go fishing 'cause it's number one. Gonna go fishing, gonna sit on my butt. Gonna catch a fish and scrape out its guts. Fishing. There it is, the fishing song. The fishing song. Yeah, I did all right on that one. Made a couple of I did better than I thought I would. But I think pretty little of myself, so it's not saying much. Yep, a lot of fish. A lot of fish. I still don't know what a 10-pound test is. Steve Wood told us to put that in. And test is easy to rhyme. So, anyway, it's in the song. 10-pound test. I don't know. Maybe some of you folks know what that means. Okay. I'm going to do, here we go. William Shakespeare's In My Cat. Track number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So obviously we're getting into the songs that we didn't think were very good. Getting to the mushy mid-late end. But this song actually ended up being quite popular. Quite popular. Yeah. I don't know why we didn't, anyway. Judging by where it was on the album, I don't think we thought it was going to be that hot. But this one actually turned out not a hit, but people requested it lots of times. Lots of people liked it. I better leave here. Do I have something that looks more... oh, no. Here I got one theater here. I'll go to my favorite theater. I do believe John wrote this and then Mike rewrote it. I think that's what happened with this one. Oh, Laureen says, fishing line that can hold up to a 10-pound fish. Thank you, Laureen. Thank you. That's what a 10-pound test is, everyone. Thank you, Laureen. Thank you. I guess I should have asked. You know what? I probably did ask Steve at the time or pretended to ask him, but then I obviously did not listen to his answer because I don't think I was actually interested. Here's William Shakespeare's In My Cat. I never much believed in reincarnation. Thought it was only people's imagination. Now I'm forced into some reconsideration. 'Cause something's happened to my cat that deserves some explanation. William Shakespeare's In My Cat, my kitty is the bard. He used to be a playwright, now he's digging up the yard. He's still a cat in most respects, he likes to meow and purr, but I introduce him as the cat who wrote Richard III. I took him to see Find Tim, he said it was quite nice, but he can't go see Miss Saigon until he kills some mice. William Shakespeare's In My Cat, sometimes it seems so deep. The guy who wrote 12 Nights shoes on my socks when I'm asleep. I am really quite impressed I own the cat who wrote Macbeth, but if something's rotten in the stead, it's just his fishy breath. 'Cause he wrote Romeo and Juliet, but his greatest story yet is coming back as someone's pet and getting neutered by the vet. He got his paws caught in a net, and then he said to be or not to me, you! William Shakespeare's In My Cat, he rarely ever talks. He makes his loudest statement standing in his litter box. He sleeps on all my shelves and throws my books around the house. It doesn't sound like prose when he bats his squeaky mouse. Sam Peckett's plays are witty, same thing for Bernard Shaw. Oscar Wilde is pretty, but none of them have paws. William Shakespeare's In My Cat, he chases bits of fluff. John Milton's in my goldfish, but I never liked his stuff. I'm thinking that Franz Kafka really came back as a bug. I hope Andrew Lloyd Webber will stay underneath my rug. 'Cause he wrote Romeo and Juliet, but his greatest story yet is coming back as someone's pet and getting neutered by the vet. He got his paws caught in a net, and then he said to be or not to me. Yeah. There it is. William Shakespeare is in my cat. There it is. There it is. Let's see. Any... Mentor seems to... Oh, you think the cricket is complaining about... Oh, so maybe the cricket is also live streaming and is getting upset with my noise and business. Huh. That could be. That could be. That could be. That could be. So that was William Shakespeare's and My Cat. We're getting into the back end of the album now. Song number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 coming up. Coming up. Oh, this is not a good background for this next one. I don't know. Bar. It should be in a bar. Should be in a bar. Oh, here, I'll go to Cheers. There we go. Okay, so... yeah, just quick reminders. You can give me money if you want. Just PayPal thing is all up on the screen there. I think you can tip in the Twitch, but I've forgotten how that's done. Is it something, is it $ tip? Maybe that's what it is. That sound right? Anyway, don't have to, but I'm just letting you know. Also, I'm comedy course starting on Tuesday. You get to be in a comedy course with me. All the information's on my website. Send me an email. Just send me an email. Say, hey, what's up with that? And I'll just send you a link to the website. That's a lot of work. You should just go to the website first, now that I think of it. Well, you can say, yeah, it's up to you. And then I'm doing a Zoom concert where you're actually all together with me in 2 weeks from Friday. There's my ads. I'm going to do Night on Dildo. So this one here, we did work with a radio show called Basic Black, and they would occasionally bring us in to do songs and sometimes to talk as well. And they would come up. Sometimes we got to have pretty much free reign, and other times they had a subject that they were going to be covering anyway. So they were doing a show, and they were going to cover the strange place names in Newfoundland. And they said, hey, you want to write a song about this? And we went, yeah, sure. We know all about the strange names in Newfoundland. Once again, we knew nothing. Nothing. No thing. Not a thing. Did it stop us from writing the song? No, we wrote the damn song. But we really, man, we wrote a lot of songs about stuff we have no business writing about. Anyway, here it is, The Night on Dildo. Later on, when Princess Leia went to Newfoundland and wrote for the New York Times or the New Yorker, one of those New York things, her and Meg Ryan drove around listening to this song. This is all true. You can find this on the internet. Isn't that weird? That's weird. Okay, I know I was... Okay, here we go. Oh, Newfoundland, your island in the sea. I love you so very much. Join the tourist ministry to show you people around the rock when tourist season's here. Although, in my opinion, it's a gem throughout the year. Well, if you're one for swimming, don't think it's out of reach. You can go and take a dip along Grosswater Beach. I know the name's misleading, that's quite a problem here. Instead, let's go to Goobies and have ourselves a beer. From Woody's Point to come by chance to good old Fairyland. Gander, Blackhead's mighty grand. Don't let the names deceive you, Newfoundland's mighty fine. So spend a night in Dildo if you think you got the time. Well, you can go to Blow Me Down before it gets too dark. Oh, sorry, ma'am, I should have said that's our provincial park. There is also Whippet Harbor, or maybe Butter Pot. Or maybe I'll just hit the pub, I'm feeling like a shot. Well, you can sail on Kitty Vitty and look at Jobat's arm. There's Placentia and there's Cowhead, they're full of charm. Get married down in Kilbride, have a party in Hate Bay. Or have some screech in Fogo and forget about the day. From Woody's Point to come by chance to good old Fairyland. Come take a look at Gander, Blackhead's mighty grand. Don't let the names deceive you, Newfoundland's mighty fine. So spend a night in Dildo if you think you got the time. The drinking verse, sing along with me. From Woody's Point to come by chance to good old Fairyland. Come take a look at yonder blackhead, mighty grand. Let the names deceive you, Newfoundland's mighty fine. So spend a night in Dildo if you think you got the time. So spend a night in Dildo if you think you got the time. So spend a night in Dildo if you think you got the time. God. There it is. Oh, hey, someone put the link to the Carrie Fisher article in the stream. That's great. So everyone knows I'm not a lying liar, liar pants. Well, about this one specific thing. Yeah. So there's the link to the article. This is I love it when you guys do the work that I should have done ahead of time. That's really helpful. Okay, we have 3 songs left. So then the end of this album, Russell Shorts, is just weird stuff. Weird stuff. Yep, just the really crazy stuff. So this next song, I should go to a different bar. I'm going to go to a country bar this time because it's a country song coming up. And that cricket, he's good settled pipes on that cricket. Got to give him some props. I'm going to go to a country bar now. So I don't, what's really weird? This is Last Sensitive Cowboy. I don't know why we had another song with the word last in it. I think maybe we thought, you know how you are. You're like, oh, we had a big hit with Last Saskatchewan Pirate, and that's last. And then the second word starts with an S. And then the last one is like some figure that kids love, pirate. We'll do cowboy this time. Last Sensitive Cowboy. Guaranteed. Another hit. Maybe I think that's what we were thinking. I think we were, I think we thought we'd hit on a formula. It wasn't a formula. Well, or if it was the wrong formula. Yeah. So here we go. Here's the Last Sensitive Cowboy. I kind of like this song. We haven't played it as the Worms. I don't think we played this one in eons, like maybe 20 years. I don't know. When you hear that I'm a cowboy. Oh, and actually the cricket works on this one. Finally a song that the cricket can help out on. When you hear that I'm a cowboy and I work the cattle trail, you probably assume I'm big and tough, but the trail's worn me down. I don't want to hang around. Yeah, I've just about had enough. You see, I like a nice cup of espresso, and I like to read my People magazine. I coordinate my chaps, but everybody laughs and say they don't like that shade of green. Oh no, it's true, I'm a sensitive cowboy and I don't know what to do. Oh no, it's kind of strange, I'm the last sensitive cowboy on the range. Well, I try to eat a healthy, balanced diet, but they all eat their brown beans from the can. And they all have to smoke about 6 packs a day. You'd think they were the Marlboro Man. And they don't like to go to see the opera on Friday night when they get paid. And they don't help me bring in the hanging plants every time there's a Native American raid. Oh no, it's true, I'm a sensitive cowboy and I don't know what to do. Oh no, it's kind of strange, I'm the last sensitive cowboy on the range. Well, cowboy life sure is different these days. Why brand your cattle when you can just use bovine psychology? Why have a gunfight when there's so many good paralegals out there? And nobody drinks in bushwhacks anymore. Besides, we're all switching to eating salt-reduced tofu jerky. And if you're going to ride off into that sunset, make sure you're using an effective sunblock. Do. Okay, there you go. There's Last Sentence of Cowboy. Only 2 songs left, everyone. 2 songs. Last Sentence of Cowboy. Not a hit. Kind of a fun song, but I can see why we haven't done it for years. Last 2 songs. Getting weirder and weirder. As we run down the album. Here we go. So this one here is going to be, this one's, can't be in a bar, because this one's a gospel song. Oh, here it is. Okay, let's get out of the bar. We're going to leave the bar, and maybe I'll go to the light. There we are. That's better. So this one here is Losing Hair Under God. I don't know if anyone's heard this one before. I don't think we played this one live in 20 years either. I've never played it on guitar, I don't think. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, so this one here, this is one of the few times where someone was really upset about one of our songs. We don't get a lot of complaints. I mean, we're pretty straight ahead. We're not trying to piss anyone off. We did a show early on, and afterwards this woman came up and she said, yeah, I really like the show, except for that one song you did. It was terrible. And we weren't sure if she was joking or not, because sometimes people joke with us. Well, I mean, that's a good thing. And so we thought, okay, yeah. I found your song, Losing Hair Under God, that hair song, offensive. And we loved it. We went, haha, that's funny, because we didn't think anyone could find it offensive. And she got serious, and we were like, oh, maybe she's religious. And then she goes, no, my husband is losing his hair, and it's not funny at all. Finally, the cricket's useful. That was kind of our reaction. We were stunned. Anyway, so sorry, whoever you were. Sorry. I think we have better things to be offended by, though. But anyway. Oh, my God. There's a lot of stuff going on in this song. Oh, my. I might have to take a scroll break. I forgot how many. Boy, there's a lot of. Jesus. Wow, there's a lot going on. Okay. I'm just going to take a deep breath. A Lord above sent his only son, spread the word of God to everyone. It's supposed to be, sorry, I think I'm supposed to capo. No, I'm in the right key. I'm going to start over. I wasn't sure if I had needed a capo this time. I'm going to start over. The cricket was flat. Well, Lord above sent his only son, spread the word of God to everyone. Jesus cured the lepers, and he healed the lame, but left the bald man with their pain. Almighty Lord, I lost what I had. I suffered the fate of my old dad. I looked at the hills, the valleys everywhere, but I cannot see why you took my hair. I'm losing my hair. What was on my head is no longer there. When you see the light, it's my forehead's glare. Oh, won't you care? I'm losing my hair. I try to pray, I try to grieve, I tried to wig, I tried to weave, I tried to plant, span, and I tried to graft, but my hair is thinning fast. Oh my good Lord, why'd you take my hair? Are you making a carpet for heaven's stairs to warm the feet of the chosen souls? But in the meantime, my head's getting cold. I'm losing my hair. I'm losing my hair. What was on my head's no longer there. When you see the light, it's my forehead's glare. Oh, don't you care? I'm losing my hair. We are your children, and we are blessed. Most of my hair is now on my chest. In your own wisdom, you took it off my head. Well, couldn't you just strike me blind instead? Oh, Lord above, on Judgment Day, will you forgive me for my toupee? And when I march through the great supper, can I have hair in your losing my hair. I'm losing my hair. What was on my head is no longer there. When you see the light, it's my forehead's glare. Don't you care? I'm losing my hair. Yeah, I'm losing my hair. I am losing my hair. But do you know a lot of people out there are losing their hair too? And I know every night you pray to God. Yeah, you pray to God, don't you? You pray to God to give you more hair. And you wake up the next morning, you go into that chair, you look in the drain, and there's your hair. Ain't on your head no more. But you know, maybe your call's not getting through. Maybe God's a busy man, and a lot of people are trying to get him on the intergalactic telephone. But maybe if we all pray together, we'll get God's phone to ring. So give me an amen. 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 Oh yeah, the phone is ringing. The phone is ringing. God is picking it up. I think we might have woken him up, so he might be a little grumpy, but it doesn't matter, because we're going to tell him what we want, aren't we? Aren't we? I need help for my scalp. Oh, give me help for my scalp. Oh yeah. I feel the power. I feel the power of the Lord. It is in me. It is all around me. You out there, I see you. You have split ends on the end of your hair. Let those split ends be healed. Oh, mighty Lord, up on your throne, I gotta know, do you use a comb? Is your hair wavy? Is your hair blonde? Is it curly or is it gone? It's to be bald, to be divine, 'cause all the monks have heads that shine. If that's weed, then I don't care. I'd sell my soul to get more hair. I'm losing my hair. I'm losing my hair. What was on my head's no longer there. When you see the light, it's my forehead's glare. Oh, don't you care? I'm losing my hair. Losing my hair. Losing my hair. Losing my hair, everybody. Hope everyone liked that. Whew. That's probably why we stopped doing it. That's tiring. That's a really tiring. I remember now I'm having flashbacks. It was tiring when I was young and singing this song. I'm old now. Old. It's much more tiring. But I do still have my hair. I mean, it just kind of does whatever it feels like now, but that's a good look for me. Yeah, I can pull that off. I can pull that look off. Yeah, so there's losing my hair for you. And Mike lost all his hair. Yeah, Adam says off on the Facebook. Yes, ironic, isn't it? Ironic. Maybe he should sing the song now. Maybe he should sing the songs. Yeah. Mentor's saying there's 11 more songs left on the album. I don't think that's right. I don't think so. 11? No, there's one. There's one more song left on the album. Can't be in heaven. I don't know where to be for this one. I really should have. That's kind of funny. Here we go. One last song. Some people might know what it is. So this one here, perhaps the weirdest song, but it ended up being a very popular song, and we still do this one. We don't do it all the time. It's not like there's like 8 or 9 songs we do pretty much every show. The hits. And this one here we do about every 4 shows, and we almost always only do it as an encore. It's pretty much the only time we do this song. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you, everyone, for coming. I'm going to stick around for a couple of seconds afterwards if anyone has a question or anything. Once again, you can give me money, the things. You can, main things, my courses. If you want to take a super fun course, starts next Tuesday, 6 weeks on the Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern time. You should totally take it. Totally take the course. Just send me an email, and we'll get you started, or you can go to my website and check out the information on the course. So take the course. Damn it, because it starts on Tuesdays. And I need more people. I got enough to do the course, but I want to get 10 people. And I've got 7 and perhaps 8. 7.5. It's not a half person, it's just a half committed person. I want to get 10. That's my goal. 10. I'd love to have 10. So everyone should take the course. It is so much fun. Thank you, Carolyn. Carolyn will be at the course, and you get to have fun. And she's going to have fun. and you'll have fun together. Okay, thank you. And Zoom show 2 weeks from tomorrow. I'm going to sing Big Fat Road Manager. Big Fat Road Manager. Last song on this album. On the album, it's a virtual orchestra. I don't know if you know that. It was our producer had like the latest effects for 1990. What year is this album? 3, 4, 5? It's somewhere in the early 90s. 93? 90, I don't even know. He had all the latest effects. So he made us an orchestra. And it's kind of funny because now I'm just going to be playing it with me and a guitar. This is like the unplugged version. Okay, I gotta get a little reverb. So sing along if you know it. Check, check, check. Every rock band has this guy. Check. Not many people really know why. He's got a big phone and a backstage pass. He's got a big gut and a big fat ass. He's a big fat road manager. Big fat road manager. Big fat road manager. Big fat road manager. He plugs in guitars and microphone jacks. Big fat road manager makes sure the system won't feed back. Big fat road manager. He yells check 1 till his face turns blue. Big fat road manager. Don't you wish he could count to 2? He's a big fat road manager. Big fat road manager. Big fat road manager. Big fat road manager. The contract says there's beer for free. Big fat road manager. Bottle for you and a case for me. Big fat road manager. I'll make sure you've a place to stay. Big fat road manager. Then I'll eat your deli tray. He's a big fat road manager. Big fat road manager. Big fat road manager. Big fat road manager. You may wonder why the road manager's so wide. He's the one who blocks the door when the tax collector comes by. The tour hits the road, he spends his day. Big fat road manager at an all-you-can-eat buffet. Big fat road manager, but if he can come to terms, big fat road manager, he will manage the arrogant worms as a big fat road manager. Big fat road manager. Big fat road manager. Big fat road manager. He's big and fat and he manages roads. He's big and fat and he manages roads. He's big and fat and he manages roads. The big fat road manager. He's big and fat and he manages roads. He's big and fat and he manages roads. He's big and fat and he manages roads. Big fat road manager. Thank you. Thank you very much. Boy, that's quite the 1-2 combo. Losing Hair Under God and Big Fat Road Manager. I'm tuckered out. I'm glad that's the end of the album. Holy crap. Okay. Thanks everyone for coming by. You can go now if you want. If anyone has a quick question, I'm happy to answer it. I'll stay for just a couple of seconds before I disappear. Oh, and of course, listen. Yeah. Cricket's given up. Yep, of course. Yep. It's like, I'm going to go to bed now. Yeah, enough squawking into the void. I'm just going to go to sleep. Oh my God. Cricket went home, yeah. Yeah, maybe he was here for the show. Maybe he was just applauding. Maybe that's how crickets show that they really like something, right? I mean, that could be, right? That's possible. That's all possible. Yeah. So that was album 2. I seem to be on the pace of doing one album every 4 months. So maybe Say Cheese, I guess, is next up, if I do the math right. And who knows when?
Oh, go to the multi-stream. Make sure anyone is out there. Oh, good. Troy caught a little bit. Yep. So thanks so much. I'm going to sign off now. And I don't know what I'm going to do. But yeah, I'm not going to sing Big Fat Road Manager again right now. That's for sure. I'll probably just watch some television. Hope you have a good night. And I will see you all later. I'm going to end the stream. This is the awkward goodbye.